Now, I'm sure all of you know by now that I am a massive Steven Spielberg fan. However, there is one other director along with Spielberg that is one of my biggest inspirations in filmmaking, and that is Wes Anderson. And in celebration of his upcoming movie, Asteroid City, I am going to be ranking all 10 of his movies. So, without further ado, let's begin with the ranking. In last place, we got Bottle Rocket. This is very similar to Spielberg's The Lost World, where even though it is the weakest film in their respective directors' filmographies, I don't think they're bad movies. Even though I will admit that this movie is way better than The Lost World by actually having enjoyable characters instead of just them being dumb like in The Lost World. In ninth place, we got Isle of Dogs. This one has a lot of good elements like having a heartfelt story, great acting, and some of the best stop-motion animation I've seen in a while, but man does this have some of the blandest characters I've seen in a Wes Anderson flick. In 8th place, we got the Darjeeling Limited. Yeah, I couldn't find a high-quality photo of the poster, sorry. This one has some good cinematography and great acting, but I wouldn't lie when I said that this felt like a pretty weird movie. Like, there's this one character that Bill Murray plays in the beginning, and I kid you not, he does not appear again for the rest of the movie. Like, what? In 7th place, we got the Royal Tenenbaums. This one is probably going to be the most controversial option since a lot of people consider this to be his best movie, which, don't get me wrong, this is still a great movie by having great cinematography and great characters, but I wouldn't lie when I say that the story kind of made it fell apart in my opinion. But the movie's still good, I swear. In 6th place, we got Moonrise Kingdom. This one is definitely one of his more lighthearted movies with a little bit of drama sprinkled in, and I love that. And that's the thing I love about Wes Anderson, no matter what kind of movie he makes, he still finds a way to add his creativity in there. Although this has led him to be criticized for focusing more on style over substance. Anyways, let's move on to the top 5. In 5th place, we got The Life Aquatic of Steve Charou. This is definitely his most ambitious movie to date, which has caused it to be helmed as one of his worst. But I disagree strongly, as this movie has great cinematography, amazing acting, and perfectly blends both funniness and sadness together. In 4th place, we got The French Dispatch. This has to be one of the most unique movies I have ever seen, and is a massive improvement over Isle of Dogs, and definitely my favorite film of 2021. In 3rd place, we got Rushmore. This is the movie that truly established Wes Anderson as a talented filmmaker, and perfectly shows what he is capable of with his filmmaking style. In 2nd place, we got Fantastic Mr. Fox. This movie is a really good adaptation of the Roald Dahl book and is definitely one of the greatest stop motion and one of the greatest animated movies of all time. And finally, in 1st place, we got The Grand Budapest Hotel. This movie is just phenomenal, and in my opinion, it is my favorite film of the 2010s. Everything about this film works, from the story, to the characters, to the cinematography, to the production design, to everything else. And this will always be one of my favorite movies of all time.